Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I still remember when many people, and one of them was former President of the United States of America, Donald Trump, stated and warned Germany that by allowing itself to make business with certain countries, and they will expose to blackmail. Well, they were referring to Russia's supply of energy to Germany. And since at that time Russia was not considered an enemy, I don't think it's considered right now. It's considered a pariah by Germany, for instance, because we're talking about Germany here. I don't see anything wrong with doing business with another country, unless you think it's a bad country. And at that time, it wasn't, right? So it is like, for instance, don't buy, like let's say United States warns, let's say Europe, hey, don't buy, let's say cars from Japan, because Japan could blackmail you and they can stop selling you cars, and you will not have cars to drive around, and you will be, stuck. Your economy will stop, because they don't sell only cars, they sell trucks and other stuff. So then they could always blackmail you. On the same note, United States sells a lot of oil and natural gas to other countries, including Europe. In this case, I know they have, they must be selling something to Germany that Germany needs. So does it mean that the United States can at any point blackmail Germany by saying, okay, if you don't do this, I'm not going to sell you this? Yeah, I mean, according to this rule, anyone can blackmail anybody else selling, but you have to do business with someone. Now you say, yeah, I do business only with countries that are friendly to me. Okay, Russia did not give any indication to the Germans, let's say before 2021, that he was the bad dude, correct? So let's say Russia could have been considered almost the same as, let's say, Romania, or I don't know, country that is someone that you do business with. And then on the open market, free market, you pick the lowest price available on the market. In this case, the biggest volume and the lowest price was provided by Russia. Russia was not an enemy, so what's wrong with that? Yes, if you and Russia, the relationship sours, then they could possibly use it as a blackmail. But so could happen between Germany and United States. If the relationship sours, then whatever the United States provides Germany with could happen the same, blackmail, the same thing. All right, so and at the same time, you can have, for instance, Germany could blackmail Russia. Oh, we don't want to buy your oil or your gas anymore. So if you don't do this, we're not going to buy it from you. So the blackmail could go either way. You're not going to have revenue. Good luck selling your oil and gas to the Martians. But we have here a problem. Due to the sanctions that the Germans imposed on Russia, they're trying now to find out who else can they do business with, so those guys can blackmail them. So now Russia is out, can't blackmail them anymore. Now they go to Canada to do business with them to buy natural gas, liquefied natural gas, that potentially Canada could now blackmail Germany. But because Canada is perfect and Russia was bad and now it's even worse, then it's all cool. So that means do business with us because they're bad dudes. I don't know why they were the bad dudes before 2021 and other countries were not, like United States, for instance. So let's see what's going on here. Olaf Scholz tried to secure some deals in Canada with his communist counterpart Trudeau. Yes, he's a communist, not only by his his behavior, but also statements and, as I said, actions, behavior. He's definitely one of those authoritarians. We have here, you observe this. When things are all good, everybody is good. When things, not very good, then you see the character of people, how they react to that situation where it's well, we got a problem here. Oh my God, you see, who panics, who becomes an authoritarian, who runs away, and who's still able to keep his cool or her cool, cool head, and be courageous and so on. No, Trudeau showed his face very much with those protests in Ottawa, with the truckers' protest. Definitely, that was the last house party when you complete your investigation, you sign it, and that's it. That's what it is with this Trudeau for me. That's how it was. There was a signature. That's it. Here is my disposed case. This article comes from Reuters from August 25th, 2022. Winter is coming. Oh no shit. But Germany's Scholz leaves Canada with no promises for liquefied natural gas. So what now? Who are you going to go to? You're going to go back to on your knees and open your mouth and talk to Russia? Ottawa. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz visited Canada this week, hoping a democratic G7 ally would one day shift his country's liquefied natural gas to replace Russian gas imports. But the response he got from the world's fifth largest producer was not to count on it. Thank you very much. You might be democratic, but you have a cold heart. Environmental and regulatory hurdles to gas pipeline construction are a stumbling block to new liquefied natural gas terminals on Canada's Atlantic coast, and support for the idea in Ottawa has been cooling. So they say no. Thank you very much. All right. As recently as May, Canada said it was in talks with two companies to possibly accelerate LNG projects there that ship cooled gas to Europe. Probably could ship gas to Europe within a few years. Good luck, my German friends. You hold tight a few years. Those projects involved a few facilities, but Prime Minister Justin Trudeau's Liberal government / communist is now publicly questioning whether those terminals can be profitable and built fast enough to make a difference to Europe's long-term supply difficulties. What I think it is, they know that the thing in Ukraine is going to crumble. I think they know that Russians are going to smack everything over there, and I know that they will try to normalize at least the natural gas and oil imports with Russia. I think that's what it is. Days before Scholz arrived, Canadian Natural Resources Minister Jonathan Wilkinson told Reuters that government now thought the best solution was to export hydrogen, not LNG. Trudeau reinforced that message during a joint press conference with Scholz on Monday, saying, and I'm quoting, there has never been a strong business case for LNG terminals on the East Coast. Oh, Germany wants to wean itself off Russian gas by 2024. It would take at least that long for new Canadian LNG terminals to come online, largely because the need of expanded pipeline capacity to get Western Canadian gas to the East Coast. Oh my God, they're going to scratch themselves like this. All right, and it's going to be much cheaper than the Russian gas. Do you think so? That's a joke. So the thing is, they want to ship it from West Coast to East Coast to Germany. Why don't you go through Russia? You go the other way around. You go to the Pacific Ocean, or maybe you go through Alaska. Maybe it's shorter. Alaska, you go Bering Strait, go over Siberia, and go through Moscow, go to Ukraine, and go to Germany. Oh my God! So this is what's going on here. This is they will not help you. The democratic G7 country that you held hands at the meeting in Bavaria. Remember the one with all those guys making jokes on Putin's chest and manliness? Now, what are you going to do now? I know what you're going to do. You're going to find somewhere else, and you don't find somewhere else because, you know, it's environment, that's too costly. Because obviously this guy said, yeah, it's possible. We can do that, but then we have to make a contract for about 25 years with you guys, so we make sure we get all the money back that we invest on the pipeline that you're going to be responsible for as well. So then the Germans said, what? And then, by the way, we're going to sell you the oil at this price now, and each year we're going to not renegotiate, we're going to get it to a certain percent higher and higher, adjusted with the inflation and the market. So that means that's how probably they did. They said, pipeline, plus every year and a long contract, so we make sure we got you tight in it, so we get our money back and profit, and you will pay like 5 times more than you would pay for the Russian gas. So go to work, my Dolce folk. Go to work. Yeah, thank you very much. So what's gonna be, Scholz? I think you go home and I think you're gonna pick up the phone and transfer me to Vladimir. I think that's what's gonna happen. Or transfer me to Biden. Hey Biden, we gotta stop this shit in Ukraine. Things are, you know, the knife gets to the bone now. It's not in the meat flesh anymore. It's getting deeper, man. Or it's getting deeper in the back, I guess. You know what I mean? Not the knife, something else. So what are they gonna do? Call Putin, call Biden, and call the deal off with all this, with the sanctions. We'll see. I mean, that would be an option. I think the best option for all of them. And it's going to happen if things continue like this. If the war continues, if Putin is still in power, this is what is going to happen, I think. About 90% I give it. I mean, where are you going to get the natural gas? They said the Americans are going to step in and sell you extra for extra money. Now Canadians are going to step in and sell it to you. None of this are capable of covering your needs, your natural gas needs. Germany, sorry, but that's how it works in a democracy. Wait about 2 more years, or how many years you have to wait until you go and you change the leaders. That's how it works in democracy. In 2 years you have to. And besides, it's okay with you if you're an adult, but remember, you have children, some of you, and those children will have 2 or 3 years. Not only 3 years until you vote for someone else who's sponsored by the same guys. So you not only mess your life, you mess your children's life. For what? For some people that you didn't even know where they were located or how they looked about 6 months ago, which I'm talking about Ukrainians, and the interest of the globalists. Very good, very good. Good job, good job. But I had, I don't know if I still have, great faith in the German people, which I admired, and I still do, because I know they have the potential. They have it. They just have to break the, like, what's his name? Marx said, you know, break your shackles. Yeah, thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.